Hey guys, welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered, where last time we went and finished off the DLC, and as you can tell in the distance there, right about where my sword is pointing, the tip, yes, he actually sells Artorias' armor when you are done with that, which I actually went and bothered getting. I didn't quite level it up all the way due to needing Twinkling Titanite for it, and it takes a while to grind. But I did some grinding in the meantime anyway. And what I mean by that is I grinded so many Demon Titanites. Because I never used this sword before, obviously, because I had to get this one through the DLC. But it's definitely going to be something new for me. And also, I'm just going to use another humanity. I don't remember exactly how many there are off the top of my head. But I also found out, while like grinding for the Demon Titanite, I looked at where I could find it. It's going to probably show up on the screen right about now. It's in Lost Izalith. You go down and you fight that thing. But yeah, I grinded that and did a bunch of nonsense for that. And I found out that it also scales if you have a lot of humanity, which I do. So it does more damage. But anyways, this may possibly be it. Let's head down. Let's not actually jump down. Let's actually talk to him and head down. Yes, we are going to go down.
Very well. Then stay still for a moment.
I'm just gonna skip that because we've seen it before. And here we are, the Firelink altar, where we are actually going to offer all the souls that we got to this Lord Vessel. And now that the door's open, we can head inside, which is also pretty nice, but I forgot to equip something cool. I actually have his shield, and I could wear all of his equipment if I so choose, which is pretty cool, but again, the helmet doesn't really do much, so I could actually show my face. It's been so long since I've done that, so yeah, why not? Let's head on in. Although I lose out on some, but it looks like we have a lot of apparitions going on. They are walking from one end to the other, and I feel like I could die if I just go off and just fall. I'm not gonna do that. Here we go. The Kiln of the First Flame. It looks like we got quite a distance to go, and it looks like we're not alone here. So I am going to head off. It looks like I can go in pretty much almost any direction I want to go to. But it looks like we have more hints. What does this one say? Good luck. Yep. I also grinded, as you can tell, because this sword requires 18 faith to use. And I only had like 13. So I had to get like 5 more levels. Took me a little bit, but it wasn't challenging. Yeah, it looks like we got a bunch of just these dudes. So we're gonna have fun with that. Ow. And they're still strong as ever. It looks like this shield, I probably need to rank it up a little bit. It doesn't do as well as I would like, so I'm gonna just equip that one again. So when I block, do I take damage? Yes, I do. Just a little bit, not too much. And I also get my stamina recovery. I'm being an El Chico about it, but back attack. And dead. But yeah, as you can tell, I also Titanite transport, neat. I also leveled up my Estus, the bonfire, in Firelink Shrine, just so I would have 20 for this. Not that I really ever need to go that high, but feeding the flames and just having them be bright and giving you way more Estus than I need just gives me a little bit. of an extra reassurance. I just need to be careful because I am not sure where there's knights. It's been a while since I actually got to this area. I mean, obviously it's like the final part of the game. So, like, I probably know this the least. Wow, you tried and failed really badly. I mean, technically, there's still some more stuff I could do. I could probably find all the items I wanted to get, but it's really not that big of a deal. It's all stuff I can get on a new game plus mode. Because once you beat this game, you have the option to just redo it all, except everything is much stronger because you beat the game before. You get more souls from things, everything has more health. It's essentially like a harder version of the game, which is pretty cool. I think it goes up to like 7 times before like you just don't get any more gains from it, and it's just that hard for so on and so forth. Don't quote me on that, it could be more. I am just saying. Also, I don't really have much space to do any fancy tricks here, so I'm just going to do fancy tricks here. Also, I cannot backstab you for some reason. You just die? That works. Oh, hey, I got their shield, like, right away. Does it have anything fancy? It does damage. I'm gonna unpause for a second. I thought I heard something. Either way. Let's see. Damage reduction. That is really good. Which is nice, but can I still roll? Yes, I can. I don't get my stamina boost, which is a little bit of a hassle, but... Oh, hey, look at that! Get all the Black Knight equipment, which in this case, it actually is a little bit better with the boys. But other than that, not so much. That's if you want to wear the Black Knight stuff. It's a little bit late now, but all the Titanite chunks and stuff like that I'm getting might be helpful in leveling it up. It will be a decent armor set if I get it to like +5. But I'm already all set. I wanted to wear something I never worn before because it's like proof that I got through the DLC. Technically, I could have got it much sooner. But also, what do we got here? Solaire. Yes, I actually saved you. And it's kind of weird that his plot line kind of just ends as early as it does. But I guess I have a helper for the final battle. Which is all well and good. I just need to get down to the bottom and not die. So, march. Pretty sure there's like maybe 1 or 2 more knights, maybe 3. Yeah, there's a couple on the way there. I am going to set them off one by one because I'm not going to be stupid about this. Yeah, they are not tough in the slightest. At least not anymore, anyway. I mean, this sword itself, it actually is not as strong as my Gravelord sword that I normally use at this point. But with the humanity scaling, it actually does help a little bit. Although I never really noticed the gains, but ooh. That was actually a pretty nice one. Yeah, tears ahead because we're at the end of it. Yeah, no, that's dumb. All right. And just because I can, let's do this. Praise the sun, buddy. Even though there's not a sun in sight. And before I go in, let me just make sure I have full health. And since I got a different shield on, I'm going to use one of these. And, all right. What do we got here? Good luck. And praise the sun. Yep, I did both of those already. All right, let's do this. Get over here. Haha, I could block your stuff without even getting hit. Thank you for being a little bit of a help. You are awesome. But also, I'm gonna back up just a tad bit. Solaire kind of makes this fight a little bit trivial, but I believe this guy likes to be a little bit of a bother. Okay, Solaire is just kind of really helping me out here. way too much for my liking. So, die? Ow. How did he miss on that second swing? Yeah, doing the DLC and being as high level as I am makes the end a little bit trivial. Way too trivial for my liking, honestly. But you have the option, so why not? I mean, I could easily have done that fight by myself, which I probably should have. Yeah, that's exactly it. Happiness, it's kind of a little bit of a bum killer. But I did level up my stats to a point where he doesn't really do much damage. I mean, the DLC was much harder. Praise the sun. Yeah, there's not a sun in sight. All right, then. So, I have two options. As you know already, I could just link the fire and make sure this stays lit and get rid of the Curse of the Undead. Or I could walk off and set off the Age of Dark. And that was Dark Souls Remastered. The ending itself doesn't explain much, but if you pay attention to what Kingseeker Framped, or if you chose the other ending, Darkstalker Calf, would have told you. In this particular ending, we sided with Kingseeker Framped and we became Lord Gwyn's replacement. We linked the fire we gave ourselves as a sacrifice in order to keep the Age of Fire going. But if we chose to walk away, we would start the Age of Dark, where man has to basically fend for themselves. And thus the flame is fading, it's quote-unquote gone. With either path, we could choose what we want to do. More than likely, the canon ending is Age of Fire. And we'll just go from there, and then so on and so forth in the next generations to come. But as you can tell, there's more games to this series, especially at this point. This cycle repeats itself for a couple more generations to come. And we shall actually see more to this story in the next games.